Well, this is the most expensive thing here. I got a whole thing of pens, for nothing. This is 20. And I look through it, and I think that's gold right there. And there's some other interesting stuff. And I think it's worth $20 to look through. That looks like a silver ring. And somebody didn't go through this stuff too. All right, bought a bunch of really odd pens in an antique store. And you saw in that last clip, that bag had $20 on it. And here, I'll show it to you. Hold on. And when I got this up to you saw how that thing was on there. That thing was stuck to it. It was off something else. This bag, see, here's the original label. What happened is there was other bags and somebody had stuck stickers on with the prices. And one of them had come off and stuck to this bag, you see. This was $10 for all this, so I just bought it. And we're going to dump this out here. In that frame I showed you the pens. I saw a few pens in here for $10. We'll see what else I can find for that frame. Look here. I saw this. See, there's another one of these Rebecca pens. And somebody said that's from a club. And look how nice this one is. Oh, we'll take this out of there. I feel that's worth... It's a necklace, and the last one was a pen. I'll show you in the frame after I get it together. But look at all this stuff. I'll be right back. Let me space it out here. You know what? All of this stuff in that bag for $10. There's some pretty cool stuff. Look at this. See if my mom wants that. It's real heavy. You know, it's costume jewelry, clip-on ring. I saw another one here. This one looks older. See? Nothing to brag about. There's a few. These are kind of cool. I think these are from the 80s. I remember them. I think I had that bass one. Here's a cool. I'm putting that in the frame. It's vintage. It's a ski one. Look at this. The Coca-Cola Collectors Club International, Philly, 1988. That's pretty cool. I'm putting that, framing that up. Here's a little. See that? Made in Italy. And a little pen. I won't frame that, but it's kind of neat. What's this? See? There's Ski again. We're going to frame him in that frame. That's very cool. There's a patch. I'll show you this again. I bought a whole collection of patches too. We haven't even got to that. But look here. There's a Pinback. It's railroad related. That's kind of cool. Here's an old whistle from the 50s. I'll have to wipe that off, but that's kind of a cool Swiss. It's got a guy with, see, a horn. Let me get this to focus. See, that's kind of cool. It's like a teaspoon or something. Here's a coin with Harry Truman on it. I don't know what that's from. What's this? God Bless America. I don't know what that is there. Here's an old advertising calendar, Sperry, and it goes up to the 80s, from 1960 to 87. That's kind of a cool little thing. Here's a brass eagle. That's kind of cool. That's worth a few dollars. Just see, it's a pull off something. This is kind of cool. I think that's real. It's off a bracelet or something. See, here's a Women of Moosehead, Legion of Women something. See that? There's a Fallout pen. That's new. Some of this stuff was, you see, Beaver Creek. That's just okay. But I like this. I'll probably frame this up. I got some other military stuff too. It's a American Legion ribbon. That's kind of cool. Probably put that in the frame. The ring I thought was silver isn't, but it's kind of cool. You see the rest of the stuff. This is kind of cool. Fitness award, probably from about 1980, but a cool pen. And I think, well, this is cool too. Look at this. Military, maybe cuff pen or, I don't know. But it's cool. Okay, that looks like it here, huh? But for $10, you can't beat it. And that'll go in the frame too. That's really cool. It's old. That's You know, looking at that, that's early 1900s. Look how beautiful it is. This is nice. See, look at this old X-Acto knife. It's probably for model kits, and I use it to cut the plastic open so we could get a better look at this. I think this is from some fraternal place. Look at that, how beautiful that is. And the condition's nice. Here you can see it. And all of this stuff here below me, plus that, was $10. Very nice. That's beautiful. It's going to look good in that frame. I'll show you next. See, I bought other bags of stuff in there. You saw all this stuff, and in one of the other bags was that one. And it's a pen. Now I got the charm. Look how beautiful. The different bird. These are nice for all I paid for this stuff. I'll show you the frame after I put the rest of the stuff in it. Well, this was in that tray, and this was up in the side there, so I couldn't see it. I thought it was blank. Look at that. We'll cut this out, and I'll add it to this frame. That's a cool little American Legion metal thing. Well, see, look at that masterpiece. I'm not done with it, but you see how this comes along. Don't have much in that stuff. Some awesome pins. Just, this is beautiful. I'll add some more unique stuff to it. I got more. Got some more to go through, some more military stuff. We'll tweak this out, and this is cool. Look great on a coffee table and would spark some conversation for not much money. Look at this. There's a KISS card. They're non-sports cards. We're going to say it looks like Superman too. That's Charlie's Angels. That's late 70s. Hold on. Well, not very many cards in there, but a few of them have some issues damage-wise, but that Gene Simmons is pretty nice. I'll send these to Mangini. I wanted some of these pictures in the cover image, so we'll look at them here. Hold on. Well, here's a look at these real quick. The Elvis card's written on. It's ruined. This Superman, that's from the late 70s. It's a sticker that was in the packs of cards, but it's, you know, it's got some wear to it, say. There's a Charlie's Angels card. 1977. That's decent. See, the pieces went together and made like a puzzle. There's Ace Frehley from KISS. And see, that went together to make a puzzle too. Gene Hackman from Superman. And that's from 78. He was Lex Luthor. And see, that's decent. That's a nice card. And I like this. Gene Simmons, the Demon. And see, these are a poster. And this is nice. Christopher Reeve is Superman. See, 1978. That's a pretty nice card. It's off center, but see, this one's got, see, it's damaged along with the Superman. But there's a few nice cards there. Maybe think about putting these in the cover image. I'll send these to Mangini, and I'll show you some other stuff here. Hold on. Well, here's some more cool stuff. In one of my previous antique store picking videos, I found this whole page full, a whole notebook page full, probably of 100 NFL autographs, and a lot of the guys, you know, played in the 50s and 60s or deceased, and they were this guy's, Brad Kincaid. And you can see he was a Parkersburg news reporter. And this is just a postcard he must have had made. But I looked through the rest of the stuff, and I found this is a reprint, of course. But you see, in with the papers, and it's a reprint from 1974. The Parkersburg Sentinel and the PN Bank in Parkersburg must have, see, it's from 1918, and it's awesome. But look, Brad Kincaid, right there's his name. This was his copy of this, and Mangini, this is cool. I read it and looked over it. There must have not been much sports because of the war, you know, I assume, but didn't see much sports stuff, but that's a cool thing to have, even though it's a reprint. I'll mail all this stuff, and this Globetrotters thing, and I know you collect cards. I'm gonna send this to you too. It was only $1, dude, and it looks old. That looks real early to me. In the Empire State Building, and you know, it's on like that paper, like a strip card is from the 30s. And the Empire State Building opened in 1931, so you might want to research this, put it in a better holder. That's a pretty nice piece. Send that to you too, dude. Hope everybody's doing okay, and hope you enjoyed this video. Well, in those stacks of papers there that I was showing you, and that guy that worked for the Parkersburg News, that's a whole page of old NFL autographs that he must have collected doing stories for that paper. And I sent them to a channel, and I'll show you the channel. Then, going through the paper some more, you see, like a few days later, found a 1925 Ohio State, Illinois ticket, and it was Red Grange's last college game, and the guy that had the ticket wrote about that on the back of the ticket. I also sent that to Mangini. And you saw the stuff in this video, and I'll show you the channel next. Well, here's the channel, and I'll put a few videos up here at the end. On the right, you can check out some of his content and find out more about those items. Thanks for watching.